Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode number 67. To those of you who joined me on my contest spectaculars there, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed them just as much as I did. And for those of you who kind of skipped ahead and are joining us once again, then welcome back. And thank you for joining us on the rest of our adventure. So just wanted to start out here in the Lilycove Museum. I did go back and I actually won every contest with Dan, our contest star. And then I also did each Pokemon won a second contest as well, so they each have two ribbons now, except for, of course, Dan. So it's actually pretty fun. I beat Lissy actually a couple more times, even in just the second round, and I actually lost a few as well, with mainly with Eve, who doesn't have very many cool moves, but that was a bit of a challenge, but we did eventually prevail. And I think this guy is going to give us an item now. Thanks to you, new styles have been added to this museum. I'm happy about that. By the way, thanks to you, we were able to display so many portraits. Let me thank you properly. Here we go, the glass ornament. Past, present, and future. I'd like to collect all kinds of marvelous art here in Lilycove Museum. Well, good luck with that. Museums are important. Always enjoy museums. Mainly more like, space or science-oriented museums, but art museums are important too. Actually, ended up drawing a lot of those in school. Not the artwork, but the buildings themselves. I think this sort of Pidgeot statue here is the one that he just gave us. Or maybe like a replica of it. Famous glass sculpture. I wish we had two of them. That'd be cool to have them like flanking the entrance to your stronghold. Anyway, also for those of you curious, I did go back and count the hearts in the last episode, and yes, Stan had 25 hearts, and Dali only had 24, so we did actually beat her fair and square. And like I said, I actually beat her a couple times in other contests with other Pokemon afterwards. I think I might have even beat her with Dan and other types as well. Um, Alright, let's go ahead and fly back to Slateport City, because now that we have Dive, I think it's time that we go back to the Muaville and explore the lower decks, which of course we could not get to before. Also, I read that that Wallace actually does do contests. Wallace, of course, being the Sootopolis gym leader. But I never actually encountered him in all the beauty contests we did. And I did quite a few, because actually no, I didn't. It was the cool ones I was doing with Eve. But I did do a couple and never encountered him, so I'm not sure if he only does them like later in the game or what the deal is there. But yep, for whatever reason, I did not encounter Wallace. It'd be really cool too if like your rival entered contests against you, but apparently they do not. And oddly, we cannot surf from the pier, so we will surf from here instead. I also, of course, did go back and teach our Pokemon their old movesets again. At least I think I did. It's hard to remember what they all knew, but if not, it's pretty close. Let's just go ahead and use a Super Repel. So I do have 39 of these. Might actually have to buy some more soon. So we do have Metagross in the lead here. Not sure if the trainers on the Muaville will have water Pokemon or all types. Hopefully all types, because let me just check, make sure there's no like heart scales here. Nope. Or if there was, we already got it. Steel, of course, is not very good against water types, but we do have Zen Headbutt and Earthquake to help with coverage. And Zen Headbutt does also get stab. It's just a little less powerful than Meteor Mash, and instead of having the chance for an attack raise, it instead has that chance um, for a flinch. Alright. Don't think there are wild Pokemon here. We've already explored the area above deck. So let's try the area below deck. And we need to find a key, I guess, to get into here. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think this might be the ship where you find like, I don't know, a dozen different keys, like one for each room. It's not like one key where you find it and it unlocks all the doors. There's no master key, or if there is, you can't get it. We've already, I think, faced some folks in here, yeah. It's kind of weird how they're just like hanging out in here, but anyway, we do have dive, so let's go ahead and use it, shall we? I'm kind of excited to get back into like the normal swing of things again. Get back to training our Pokemon, doing some normal gym battles, or not gym battles, our normal trainer battles rather. Already done the gym battles, and making our way closer to the Pokemon League. Alright, down we go. This is pretty cool. I imagine this would be very dangerous in real life, diving in like an old shipwreck, but Pokemon is not too bad. So we can go to an even lower deck. Also reminds me of that episode of the anime with the SSN. When the whole ship kind of capsizes. That was a really cool episode. Alright, up we go. I have been watching a few more episodes of the anime. I'm done, Ash actually battles Hoenn and not Wallace, so not really sure why they did that, but I might go ahead and watch the tournament too at some point. Hey, little kid over there. I came here because my uncle told me there are extraordinary treasures in this abandoned building. Don't you know anything about them? That's right, I guess it's not really a ship, it's more like an oil platform thing. I keep thinking it's a ship, because it looks like a big aircraft carrier or something. Well, how would you know? But if you learn anything, tell me, kid, understand? Not sure I trust that guy. Feels as though you're being watched. Interesting. Little glass bottles in a dusty cabinet with the same label. Wake up with Devon Energy Elixir, now with refined Viper extract. Increase your focus, work for days, you'll never need another rest. Well, that sounds healthy. Stack of ragged papers. Official statement of apologies, something. I, Professor Cosmo, am responsible for the loss of the odd keystone. Donated by the Oreburg mine. The rest is too damaged to make out. I'm still being watched. Should I, item finder this? Doesn't seem to be helping. I guess whatever's watching me is not an item. Is it a trapdoor? Let's get a trapdoor. But it might also be just part of the floor here. I don't know, is the fact that I'm being watched, does that mean look around like the Trickmaster and kind of find something? Or is that just like a part of the plot? I don't think this was, Torn Magazine, what you need to know about unemployment. Somebody who used to be here was unemployed. Maybe we should visit Professor Cosmo after this, see what he has to say. Not sure if this game really works like that though, where you uncover one thing and then can talk to somebody about it. Alright, well, I don't see anything else in here. Maybe it's just flavor text. I don't know where anybody would be watching me from. Alright, well, hopefully I'm not missing out on anything. Like I said, it's a blind Let's Play. Maybe it's that guy watching me. Creepy. Okay, so that seems to be just part of the floor tile, because I see it everywhere. Fame and the Shame Champions Exposed. Sounds like a tabloid. Never cared much for those. Old papers. See Muaville service notice. Name. Ray Cosmo. Base pay. And overtime reimbursement. So I wonder if Professor Cosmo was related to this project. A Skitty doll. Alright. Thought she might face me in battle, but I guess not. How about you? Now, nobody here wants to do a Pokemon battle. It's really disappointing. I think in the old game I thought there were a lot of battles. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe one of these tubers will face me. Oh, she found a key. Key to room 1, okay. Well, I expect I know what it's for. Probably. Room number 1. Used to collect energy. So it seems like they may have taken out some of the trainer battles, but added in more of a plot line. So I could be okay with that. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it's a cool plot line. So room number 1 was all the way back on the other side, wasn't it? Oh, this one was already unlocked, right? Yes, I know I'm being watched, but... Oh, what? This is shadowy. Am I supposed to notice that? Is it wet? No. I keep getting excited when I click on random furniture, but I don't think... I don't know. I feel like the fact they keep saying that means there's something going on in here, but there is. I'm missing it, so... Oh well, let's go back to room 1 and see if that provides any clues. I think room 1 was over on the other side of this deck. Shame we can't just jump down over there or something, but I guess putting a hedge in here wouldn't make too much sense. And I guess on the bright side, there's no Pokemon attacking us, so you don't have to waste any repels. Ooh, all this conduit underwater, very reassuring. Hopefully the power is completely cut off. Alright, up we go. And let's see, is this room number 1 right here? Room number 2, which means this is probably room number 1. Oh, nope, this one was already unlocked. How about up here? Room number 1. Yes, okay, sweet. And yeah, it's right, the key gets stuck too. I'm glad they changed things and updated them, but at the same time, I I remember like really liking the old abandoned ship. It was just a really cool kind of secret zone. So in a way, it feels like they've almost like commercialized a little bit, if that makes sense. But anyway, still going to enjoy it. So okay, we have. Ooh, okay, so I could use. They both know earthquake, but they're also both. Slate is reassured by Ford's familiar scent. I wonder if that's like a new mechanic. But I don't use earthquake because they're both also weak to earthquake, and they're both pretty low level, which is weird because you can't get into this room until you know dive. So I guess when you get dive, you're, I thought, a little higher than this. Alright, let's use a steel move against Curlia since it is part fairy type. And, oh, that's right, I did give, where I let, Blaziken keep the Blazikenite for now. Just for fun, figure we haven't used Mega Blaziken in battle in a while, so since we're just training, might as well. Once we get to, like, the Pokemon League, though, you know, I'll obviously give him a different item, because like I said, any battle where you expect a challenge or hoping for a challenge, you know, the idea is to use most, if not all, of your team to defeat them. So, um, since I can't Mega Evolve more than one Pokemon, it wouldn't really make too much sense to hold 2 Mega Stones. There are situations where it would, if you want to have like some flexibility, but I think overall it's probably better just to have 1 Mega Pokemon and then one that has a different held item. Probably the Expert Belt. I was enjoying that one. Alright, we found a Dive Ball. Hopefully there's more here than just that, though. A locker with a dented door, so it's not just decoration. Reminds me of the locker in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, a key in the back. There we go. Knew there had to be something here. Just gonna check out, make sure there's nothing else here. Alright, seems like that was the goal though. Alright, well thankfully room 2 is right next door. In we go. Hopefully there's a really cool like prize here. Actually, there's a TM that we want here. I could see that being the cool prize, but there might be something else as well. A ragged jumpsuit gnawed on by Pokemon. Yum yum, and people in jumpsuits. They're all tan, striking a pose. Usually don't think of jumpsuits of being very handy for tanning, but... Confidential. Devon's secret investigation regarding the development on new energy turned out to be true. The energy that uses Pokemon's something is called infinite energy. Sumgation report on something arson. Series of actions related to cancellation of the new Muaville project turned out to be true. Something prompt preliminary or disciplinary action against him as a traitor to our group. Team E Leader Operations Group. The same file here. I feel like they're trying to hint like Professor Cosmo found out something bad was going on with the research here, and so he sabotaged it. I might be kind of stringing things together, but... Key to room 6, thank you very much. I will leave you to be now. Alright. Well, you two have fun learning how to be trainers then. Alright, room 6, of course, is the other side, so... Still haven't been down to the lower deck. Wonder, is that something I'll eventually have to do once I run out of keys, or should I be doing that in the meantime? Are they 2 entirely different things? I think it's also maybe possible, if not likely, that once we finish this area, like we'll have the key we need to go further. I feel like if we go down further south now, it might be a locked door at some point. Also, I'm just curious, what is that? Maybe that's like Southern Island where Latios and Latias are. Just noticed this random island in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, Southern Island. And we do have to go back there at some point to catch Latios, but I don't know. Maybe next episode we'll see how I feel tomorrow or later tonight whenever I end up playing. I do have to work in the morning, so can't stay up too late tonight, but I did also sleep in way more than I intended to today. I feel like I had a nice 3-day weekend, and I feel like I slept like half of it away, but I guess I was tired. Did get to see some fireworks though, so that was pretty cool. Okay. Oh, this is the same room again. I keep walking into and keep being watched. It's room number 6. Room number 4. Maybe that's 5. Let's check it out. Room number 6. Alright, guess the one to the south is number 5. A lot of times when you have rooms on the other side, each side of the hall, you'll do like back and forth odds and evens. But apparently not here. Cover is a young lady who looks like Lycia, but it's an old magazine cover, so it can't be Lycia. I wonder if it's a young lady. I wonder if it's maybe Lycia's mom, maybe Wallace's sister, if she's his niece. Termination of new Muaville project officially announced at last. Serious talk begins about the closure of Team Muaville. Cries of concern erupt from staff members working at Team Muaville. Greater Muaville Holdings reps remain tight-lipped about the issues. Project leader Watson weighs in on problems plaguing New Muaville. The rest of the magazine is torn away, so Watson's involved, not too surprised. It's been catastrophic. As a member of management, much of the blame and debt falls upon me, but that will be little consolation to the employees working under me who will lose their livelihoods. I couldn't do a thing for them. I'm a man with no power. Protecting nature and Pokemon and the environment, it's great as an idea, it's a fine ideal to aspire to, and Watson is a great man for dreaming of it all. A cruel reality and the organization that I must try to preserve have dashed those dreams. I couldn't do a thing for him. I'm a man with no power. What is going on here? Alright, anything under the bed? Rugged vehicles from around the world. Alright, seems like this one has a private balcony or something. Maybe the captain's quarters? Not much to see here. Any items to find? Oh, wait a minute. Aha, right. There's water here, but that's right, we can use surf. Alright, Dan. Thought there was a whirlpool for a second, but it's not. Probably no Pokemon here that we really want. No, it's cool if they have like a unique background for it. Alright, so not too worried about whatever Pokemon are here. Let's go ahead and face this fisherman though. You want something? Have you caught anything? Haven't caught any Pokemon, but I did catch this. Ah, a key. That's fortunate. Not really waiting for a bite. It's really that I love times like this, out fishing on my own. Yep, must be nice and relaxing. I actually had a long drive yesterday, and it's kind of nice having like a little more than an hour drive each way, just on the freeway, no traffic, and listening to some music, having the window down, enjoying a summer breeze. So I need the storage key. I wonder if that's like the grand prize. Don't see much else out here, but let's look around just to be sure. I think the goal was just to find that fisherman. So there are wild Pokemon here, right when I was beginning to think that maybe there weren't. Maybe they just decreased the water spawn rate. Wouldn't mind that too much. It's gonna run away. So I did learn that there's actually a bonus to the XP you get if you didn't mean to do that again. If you don't evolve a Pokemon as soon as you can, in terms of like level. Like Roselia doesn't get extra XP because she hasn't evolved because you get a shiny stone at at any time. Although actually I did find a shiny stone when I was training Shroomish, who's now he was 33, and I trained him a little bit earlier today. I think now he's 37. I was training him outside of Lily Cove, and I saw a tree that could be cut down. So I guess I don't know if I taught like Roselia cut or if I don't know, got Lanoon out of the PC, but for whatever reason I did decide to cut down the bush, and what was behind it? Oh, excuse me, but a shiny stone. So I'm really glad I did because now we can use that to evolve Roselia when the time is right. Alright, I've been in here. So maybe this is room number 6 then. Room number 4. Oh, we were in 6, okay. And the fisherman gave us number 4. But yeah, Shroomish, for example, is getting extra XP because I haven't evolved it into Breloom yet, even though I could. Alright, well here's the storage key. Captivating landscapes from around the world. See Muaville Newsletter 389. We have a new winner in the monthly slogan competition. It's something, the Lee storage unit number 1. Don't dirty the seas with pollution and dumping. Dirty your uniform with sweat and hard work. In recognition of his win, Captain Sal something will receive a rocky helmet and Rhyperior. Everyone else keep the slogan in their hearts and something as they give all again next month. Something, I don't know. An old gaming something with 2 screens. Something about it is different from the system you have. Maybe it's a I'm breaking the fourth wall there, but maybe it's a Nintendo DS instead of a 3DS. I do have 2 Nintendo DSs. They do not have capture cards though, so I can play them when I used to play them all the time when I was like doing like my Pokemon X, I think, maybe a little bit with Heart Gold too, where I would like, you know, play them at lunch at work when I was, sitting outside, or it was winter in the car eating lunch or in the break room. I've been in here. We need to get back out here for the storage, just to like pick up berries and stuff. All right, here we go. So I didn't want to risk taking my main DS. I didn't want to lose it, but those I wasn't as worried about. I was worried about losing the versions that were in them because obviously if you did, no more Let's Play, so that would have been bad. Also, it's something about a guy in the Rhyperior. I hope we get to face Rhyperior. That'd be awesome. And I think Rhyhorn and Rhydon are in the national decks here, so, or the Hoenn decks. So why wouldn't Rhyperior be? I think that'd be really cool. Hey, would you look at that? Somebody got it open. That would be that guy. Well, if it ain't that kid from before, looks like you done good, huh? You're the one who opened this? But he's gonna fight me in a battle. I hope he does, actually. That'd be really cool. Especially if he's the guy with the Rhyperior. Well, what in the world's this all? There's nuggets over here, and there's nuggets over here. The whole joint's packed with nuggets, ain't it? No wonder the capo was looking for this place. What a punch in the gob. Good work, kid. Now scram. You found it. Maybe the captain's the one with the Rhyperior. Mr. Raizo. Of course I did, boss. We hit the jackpot. My Takao. So this is where you've been. You must have been so lonely here. I'm sorry. Come on, it's time to go home. Is that a Pokemon of his? Who are you? Wait, where'd you go? I want to, like, talk to you more. Hold up, uncle? Hey, kid. Looks like this is your lucky day. Looks like all this shine is yours. Keep your nose clean. Alright, well, I really hope that's not the end of it, because I want to know who those guys were, and, I hope there's more to this. I want to solve the mystery of what happened. Alright, so it looks like we have hit really the jackpot here in terms of money. All these nuggets should sell for a lot of money. I actually have a decent amount just from, I don't know if you get some from winning contests, or if I'm not really sure how I got it all, to be honest, but I had like 89,000 when I stopped by the department store earlier today. And big nuggets I think are like maybe 10,000. Luxury ball, okay. I was wondering, are they all gonna be nuggets, or might one of them be the TM I want? Oh, I do see a team up there, so that's probably it. I'm also curious to see what's under the water at the end of the ship. What if I go to the lower decks? Hopefully something actually kind of interesting. And yes, TM13 Ice Beam, very cool. So the reason I want this is for Eve. Really nice coverage attack. Basically to replace Blizzard, although I know for the time being we're using Dive, so I'll keep this in my pocket, and then I think once we're kind of done with Dive, maybe Waterfall as well, I will give her Ice Beam as part of her final moveset before we take on the Pokemon League. Alright, so lots of money indeed. And I think in some games there are actually special trainers you can unlock that you can sell things for more than you normally would. I don't know if they exist in this game or not. I also might be thinking like a non-Pokemon game. Can I dive here? No. That'd be a cool little like hidden thing if you like dive under here and find some underwater items, because it almost looks like you can, but I guess not. And a Beedrillite, okay? So if you guys want a Mega Beedrill, you should probably stop by the Muaville then. like how it's a big secret, but it's really not that hard to get to because all I have to do is surf and it shines, so you can obviously see it there. Alright, well I could just fly away from here, but I do want to see if there might be anything else here on the ship. And we've already been down south here, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, we did. This would be a weird place to have a secret base, very hard to get to. Alright, here we go. I remember when I was little, I used to love the movie Titanic. That was like one of my favorite movies growing up, just with all the, I don't know, something about the ship and just, it was just really enjoyable to me as a young kid, so kind of reminds me of that a little bit. All the different decks and cabins and all. Even though, yes, I guess technically it's not a ship. I keep thinking it is. Alright. One more thing to explore, and then we will call it quits. So there is another area here. Oh, cool. It's like the engine room. Really hope there's something good here. Doesn't really seem to be, though. I can't click on anything here. If they're hidden items, I can't find them with the dowsing machine. So yeah, I mean, it's cool to see the engines, but it's also a little disappointing, because, like, there's nothing here, not even like an item ball or something. Can't dive up out of the water anywhere, as far as I can see. Yep, I keep feeling like I have to be missing something, but I don't think I am. I think this is it. Alright, well, guess our Sea Muaville adventure ends here then. I'm really curious who those guys were, though. Like, there's gotta be more to this. So I really hope there is. Maybe as we leave the ship something happens, although you can probably just fly away from the ship. I would be a little surprised. What I'm going to do just to check it out and get a little bit of a hint here. I guess we saw something about Watson, we saw something about Professor Cosmo, so I guess we could go visit them next. Have I been to all these different rooms before? I think we've already been in every room now. So she thinks a rare Pokemon is hiding here. Oh, you know what? They did mention the odd keystone, which is for, I think, oh, what's the Pokemon called? Spiritomb. I wonder if maybe if you get the odd keystone from, like, Professor Cosmo, you can bring it back here in that room where you were being watched and use it to capture it. That'd be cool. What do you guys say we pay a quick visit to Professor Cosmo? Or what about this guy? Maybe he knows something. For a scanner. So he thinks there's a scanner in that lowest room. But, oh, this is cool. We've been out here before? I don't think we have. No items, though. Um, well, I mean, I could go down there and look for a scanner again. Um, yeah, built natural resources. Alright, well, sure. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more up here. Well, let me just take a quick look just to make sure there actually is a scanner. I'm wondering if there are hidden items on the seafloor after all, and you just have to click for them and can't find them with the item finder. Alright, there's all the keys clearly. Yeah, okay. So there is a scanner down there. Now what a scanner does, I'm not really sure. I think there was a scanner in the old game as well, but I'm not really sure. Okay, so it's at the bottom of the northern right-hand staircase, okay. let's head back here again. So I wouldn't mind there being things hidden here, unless if you could actually use the item finder to find them. Otherwise, like, what's the you just click A like everywhere until you find it. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do that. Approximately 1 tile away from the right railing. 3 tiles beyond the end of the stairs. There we go. Okay, here it is. Um, hmm. So let's click on the scanner and see what it does. Oh, you can give it to Captain Stern. Okay. All right. So let's should we do that this episode? Well, why don't we go ahead and do that next episode? Give us something to look forward to. Um, so I think we should talk to Professor Cosmo, maybe even somebody at Devon Corporation, um, and also Captain Stern, of course, and Watson. So we have a lot of people to visit next episode. That should be interesting. But anyway, I'm going to end things here now that we have our scanner. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the See Muaville, and hope you stay tuned as we solve the mystery of what exactly happened here and what it means for us.